What is up, guys? Today, first video on this new channel, and my first commentary. Um, so far, this is what I'm thinking is I'm just gonna make a little channel on how to like all these life stories I got, cause I got a few, and then I can um, currently I don't have a favorite game, but I'm really getting into CS:GO. Maybe I can do some case openings, or in the background right now you got a little bit of Destiny gameplay. So I could do some engram openings, or like when I forget Black Ops 3, I could do supply drop or whatever they're called openings. So we can do that, and yeah, it'd be pretty sweet. So right now, my first story is gonna be about the one time I got into a fight at school. And it's, you know what? No, not that. It's not even a fight. I've had the first troubles over school with this one kid. So there's one kid. He's just perverted. He's so back in 6th grade he was talking mad perverted garbage to these girls, bro. He was trying to get this one girl. She kept saying no. He didn't care. He kept going after her and going after her. And even after that, she still tried to get her. Anyways, so he blames it all on me, because I ended up telling, like, the teachers, because I wasn't having none of that, bro. The girl was nice. Like, she was trying to put him down easy, and he still wouldn't take none of that, right? So then I started thinking, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna tell the teacher, I ain't no snitch, but you gotta do what it's right to do. It's a freaking girl, dude. I won't snitch on you if for you, like, you punch me right in the face. I wouldn't snitch on you for that. But you gonna make fun of a girl? You gonna make fun of her body parts like that? Nah, bro. That's it. It's over, right? So, I told him. I told the teachers, and then he blamed it on me. He's like, you made my life miserable. You do this, you did this, you did that. I'm like, bro, you brought that on yourself. You could have let her go easy. He's like, no, I couldn't. She was the love of my life. I'm like, dude, you barely knew her. That was his first year there, that school year, right? And he just decided to ruin it for himself. Anyways, so we started and then so that ended up the 6th grade year, and then 7th grade year comes around, right? And for the first half of the year we were fine. I was fine, and he just genuinely didn't like me, right? So one day I get to school and we're talking, me and the boys. He comes along and we start trash talking each other, and then we start trash talking him. And he has a YouTube channel, but I'm not gonna give it in the description so you guys don't hate on him and he starts blaming me on me, and I'm not trying to get in even more trouble. But he started, oh yeah, you know what, bro? I could beat you. But I'm like, dude, the only gameplay you have on your channel is a KF5 gameplay, and you died like 30 times. So I was like, you know what? No, I am not gonna play. And as the week progressed, the next day, same thing. You suck, man. I hate you, bro. You suck. Fight me. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna fight you. And this was around Super Bowl weekend. Around like, so I guess around like February 3rd or 4th, and he started like harassing me, bro. And you know what? I'm tough, bro. I can take it. I really don't care. But then one day I was in the bathroom, right? And here walks in. He's like, let's fight right now. I'm like, no, dude, I'm not gonna fight you in the school bathroom. And then as he was walking out, I was walking behind him, and I tried to get in front of him because he was walking like a little snail, dude. Like he was doing it on purpose. So I just go around him, and then I'm not looking, right? I just keep going straight, and then he grabs me. He puts me in a headlock and he starts punching me. And I'm like, why are you punching me? He's like, 'cause you jumped on me. I'm like, I didn't even jump. I didn't even touch you, bro. I didn't even touch you. And there was a little like 4th grader, 5th grader in the room, and I didn't want to punch back, 'cause then I would get in trouble. So you know what, bro? I was just like, nah, I'm doing it. I didn't punch him back. Nothing. And so it was like a few minutes before lunch, right? And we get to lunch, and he's just trying to taunt me. I'm like, bro, you hit me with the blind shot. That ain't even cool, bro. That's the only way you can fight. So, I didn't tell anybody on that one. like I said, if you punch me in the face, I don't care, dude. I will not tell on you. So then, comes around the next day, and the next day he comes around, um, he's like, yeah, let's fight. I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna fight you, dude. I already told you this. Then, and that was it for that day. But then, so then the next day comes around, and we're trash talking each other at recess, right after lunch, and he starts, he starts, and my friend comes up here from behind, and he slaps him hard. He slaps him good, and he gets mad. He starts walking over him like a freaking big ass freaking transformer, you know, because he's freaking fat, and so and I'm like, you're not gonna do anything to him. And he comes over at me, and he swings at me. Like, he swings at me full throttle, and he misses, because I back up. And he swings again, he misses. He swings again, he misses. On the third one, boom, right in the face. And dude, I had to make the worst decision, bro. I wore a sweater, and you know, he pulled that shit over my head, and I couldn't see where I was punching, bro. He just started moving out of nowhere, right? So I was like, you know what, bro, and I was swinging air at that time. I was swinging air, and he grabs me and gives me a big old hug, and then he tries to slam me to the ground. He did nothing, dude. I just tripped over my own legs, and that's pretty pathetic. And then the teacher comes, you just hear the, hey, 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 and I'm like, you know what, I'm still punching, I'm probably punching the ground at this point. And he comes, and he goes, hey, what are you doing? And I'm like, yo, he was the one punching me. But right before I fell, I had a small window to see, and I just see this kid trips over me. He trips over me, and I'm already on the ground. He trips over me and lands splat on the freaking pavement, face first, bro. I was laughing, and I knew I was about to take a freaking buttload of trouble. I was still laughing, bro. It was hilarious to me, you know. So yeah, that's like the first rounds, and then eventually we were just, I got suspended for 2 days, he got suspended for 2 days, you know, got into a buttload of trouble, got grounded, you know, all those different things. And then after a while, I was cool with him, you know, went back to school, studied hard, you know, finished the grade, and then, yeah, and then here comes the end of the school year, bro. And this was about like 2 weeks before the end of the school year, right? And he was, I guess he was supposed to tell everybody, I mean anybody, if like bothering him or something. I'm like, I haven't talked to this kid in like, since we've had our fight, right? I haven't talked to this kid since. And then he starts, oh, he was making fun of me in the locker room, and stuff like that. I'm like, you know what, bro? You want to believe that, you can believe that, but I'm about to deny this. And you know what ended up happening is, yeah, the principal didn't believe me. I mean, him. Yeah, he didn't believe him, and he wasn't, I wasn't called out for anything. And then he started trash talking me, right? And I'm like, you know what, bro? And I was over with it. But for the next 2 weeks, he didn't show up to school. And the day before the last day of school, I see him at the park. And all my friends are telling me, yeah, he don't want to go to school because, or his mom don't want him to go to school because she's afraid he's gonna get into another fight with you. I'm like, dude, your kid needs to go to anger management, dude. If you already know your kid's gonna start fighting me, and he's like, and I'm like, and then he heard me, and he's like, well then fight me right now then. And that's exactly what I just said. You have anger problems. So I walked off, right? He comes in the next day of school, he doesn't say anything to me, I don't say anything to him. And then I go into his YouTube channel like the day after, right? And I think we cool, you know, he calmed down probably. And I go on to his YouTube channel, and I look at his latest video, and it's like a BO2 gameplay, right? And he goes, and I told him, this content could be better. He has an Elgato and everything, basically everything I do, I have. You know, that's what I'm recording this gameplay in the background with. And then he comes, oh, well, you suck, fight me at the park, fight me at the park. And at this time I was outside, I was like out, man. And he was like, fight me at the park then, fight me at the park then. I'm like, no, bro, I'm not gonna fight you at the park. He's like, why not, little insert word. And I'm like, yep, that's exactly what I am, because I don't want to fight you, because I don't want to get in trouble for my last year of school. And he's like, and then he starts, like, he's like, yeah, exactly, and he doesn't, you know what, dude, he's so stupid, he don't even know what sarcasm is, you know what I'm saying? And so, then we started getting to, like, like little mini fights. Like, you know, he started coming on my channel and started like hating on my channel and telling me to come to the park so he could fight me and whatnot. And I'm like, you know what, whatever, bro. If that's what you want to believe, that's what you want to believe. And I mean, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. Okay, but I'm not gonna show up and fight you. And he's like, why not a little insert word? And I'm like, you know what? Yep, yeah, that's what I am. I'm totally that. That's, you know, in my life right now. And yeah, and that's what's up with that. And then afterwards, I started you know, he's like coming to my channel again and making fake accounts, and comes out of my channel using the fake accounts, telling me to come to the park and he's gonna beat my butt. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I didn't fall for it, bro. Personally, I didn't fall for it. And you know, if you ever get subjected to that kind of thing, and someone wants to fight you, but you don't want to fight them, don't fall for it. Don't get yourself involved with it. Just you don't even have to tell anybody about it. Just don't even contact back. You're gonna regret it if they think it's too much, and you're gonna start going to the, like, your parents or the police or whatnot, and they're gonna start, oh, but it was him. Don't respond, because whatever you respond can be used against you, right? So then he started going, and I was like, you know what, bro, I'm not, I showed up to the park a couple of times, and he hasn't been there, thank God, because all I do is play football at the park. I don't really do much, because there's no basketball hoops or anything like that, so, you know, it's not that much to do, right? So, so far, nothing's has happened with him, not lately, at least. He's you know, he's complete garbage, dude. Like, I can tell you right now, dude, that he's just garbage, dude. Like, I tell you, he can't do anything but anger. Like, he try to get on, and he does get me on my nerves, you know, once in a while, because it's complete garbage, dude. You think you're all that, but you're really not, you know? And you think you're all Mr. freaking awesome because you're in high classes, yet I asked some of his, like, classmates, and they're like, yeah, the freaking math teacher tells her to bring him to take out a piece of paper and a pencil. 3 minutes pass by, she comes to him and says, why don't you have your paper and pen? And he goes, I didn't know we were supposed to have paper and pen. I'm like, you're retarded. And, you know, and I'm like, yeah, that's pretty retarded, you're right. And so I'm just like, you know what, this kid probably has problems, dude. He has anger management. He probably needs to go to anger management. And, like, I don't know, dude, he probably has no friends. Or he doesn't have any friends, for that matter. Dude, his friends used to be like, his somewhat friends used to be, are actually, like, my friends. But, he just, like, he thinks they're theirs. Like, he takes control of them, you know? And then one time he's like, and my friend calls me, and he's on my side, right? And he's like, yo, bro, just come to the park, bro, and kick this guy's butt. I'm like, nah, dude, I'm not subjecting myself to this, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it just happens, bro. That sometimes that happens. But, you can never get yourself, like, really subjected to this. So, you know, hope you like the story, bro. You know, it's a pretty fun one to make. But if you want some more, drop a like, subscribe. And, this has been Fuelz. Yeah, a couple links will be in the description. Check them out. It'll say what they're for. Yeah, thank you very much. And this has been my first video.